This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, July 29th. But the year was 1609. Samuel de Champlain shoots and kills two Iroquois chiefs at Ticonderoga, New York. This will set the stage for the French and Iroquois Wars, which will continue for the next 150 years. 1609. It was on this day that the Arc de Triomphe in Paris was inaugurated, 1836. It was on this day the first motorcycle race occurred in Manhattan Beach, 1899. It was on this day Sir Robert Baden-Powell begins the Boy Scouts in England, 1907. It was this day that the Mexican rebel Pancho Villa surrenders, 1920. On this day, Albert Einstein speaks about pacifism in a speech delivered in Berlin, Germany, 1923. This day was the test footage for the first created for Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie, who will later become Mickey Mouse, 1928. It was on this day, in the midst of World War II, 1 million inhabitants flee Hamburg, Germany, 1943. It was on this day, 1945, that the USS Indianapolis sinks. Many of those sailors would be eaten by sharks, 1945. It was on this day the publication of the Fellowship of the Ring. The first volume of The Lord of the Rings is published by J.R. Tolkien, 1954. It was on this day Jack Paar begins The Tonight Show. It premieres 1957. It was on this day NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is created to make sure that America will win the space race. And 11 years and billions of dollars later, Neil Armstrong steps out of the lunar module Eagle to be the first person to step on the face of the moon. It was on this day when the Pope, Paul VI, publishes the Humana Vitae, a statement on human life, and declares any artificial forms of birth control are prohibited, 1968. It was on this day the so-called Son of Sam pulls a gun from a paper bag and fires 5 shots at a couple while they're sitting in a car. That will result for the next year of terrorizing New York City until the Son of Sam is finally caught, 1976. It was on this day Prince Charles marries Lady Diana at a royal ceremony at St. Paul's Cathedral. It's estimated 500 million people viewed from 74 countries the wedding, a type of fairy tale marriage, 1981. It was on this day Ben and Jerry's and Jerry Garcia agreed on a new flavor, Cherry Garcia. It was on this day Hillary Clinton accepted the Democratic nomination for U.S. President at the Democratic Convention in Philadelphia. She was the first woman to be nominated for that position by any major U.S. party. 2016. But these are events from the past, leaving us good news, bad news, confusing news. But behind it all is the good news that this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, July 29th, 2020.